My beloved, there are moments in your life when you feel as if everything is slipping away, as if your prayers are going unheard, as if your heart is beating but hope is fading. You wait, you endure, you try to stay strong, yet nothing seems to move. You look at the sky and ask, when will it be my time? When will joy find me? When will my burden lift? You are not alone in this cry, for I have heard it even before it left your lips. And I tell you now, your blessing will arrive in the most unexpected moment. When you least imagine, when you feel as though all is lost, that is when I place in your hands what you were waiting for. Not because you begged, but because I have always written it in your destiny. I see the heaviness you hide from the world. I see the moments when you smile outwardly, but inside you ache with questions. You wonder if you are being forgotten, if you are destined to carry only struggles while others rise in ease. But I tell you, not one tear of yours has fallen unnoticed. Not one prayer has been ignored. Not one silent hope has been wasted. All has been gathered. All has been treasured. All has been woven into a time you cannot yet see. You are impatient because you measure with human time. But I work with eternal timing. You look at the delay and call it denial. But I look at the same delay and call it preparation. You think nothing is moving, but I am shifting the entire universe so that what reaches you will not slip away. My beloved, do not measure my love with the clock on your wall, for what is late to you is perfect to me. There were moments when you thought it was over, when doors closed and left you in darkness, when hands you trusted let go, when plans you built crumbled. You thought I had abandoned you, but do you see? Every time something ended, it was because I was removing what would have broken you, clearing what would have limited you, protecting you from what you could not see. What you called rejection was my redirection, and what you thought was failure was the shaping of your soul. Your blessing will arrive not when you force it, but when you are ready to hold it. A blessing too soon can become a burden, but at the right time, it will become your freedom. That is why I held it back, not to hurt you, but to heal you. I needed to teach your heart to bend without breaking, your mind to trust without seeing, your soul to stand without proof. I have watched you in your loneliness. I have watched you in your struggle, and I have seen you hold on even when you were tempted to let go. For that faith, I will surprise you. You ask me when, Krishna? When will it come? And I whisper, sooner than you imagine, but in a way you cannot predict. For if you could predict it, it would no longer be faith. If you could control it, it would no longer be surrender. I delight in surprising you, for in that moment you will know, without doubt, that it was my hand and not your own effort. Your blessing will not always come dressed as what you expect. Sometimes it will arrive disguised in endings, sometimes in silence, sometimes in loss. But when the veil lifts, you will see that what I gave you was far greater than what you asked me for. You prayed for comfort. I gave you strength. You prayed for answers. I gave you wisdom. You prayed for healing. I gave you transformation. And when your heart finally sees the full picture, you will fall to your knees in gratitude, realizing that my delays were never denials, but divine design. My beloved, you are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are carried every moment, even in your doubts. The blessing I have prepared for you is not small. It is not temporary. It is not fragile. It is lasting. It is overflowing. It is more than what you dared to dream. You thought I would give you enough to survive, but I will give you enough to thrive. You thought I would restore only what you lost, but I will restore it multiplied. You thought I would lift one burden, but I will lift them all. I know the nights when you could not sleep, when your mind replayed every fear, when you felt as though you were drowning in thoughts. I know the mornings when you woke up tired before the day even began. I know the heaviness you have carried silently, afraid to tell anyone. But I tell you, the weight you feel is not forever. Soon you will wake up lighter. Soon you will breathe easier. Soon you will look back and wonder how you even survived those nights. You will not only survive, you will rise, because I am with you. My beloved, your blessing will arrive unexpectedly. It will come in the moment you think nothing is happening. It will come through people you least imagined, through paths you never considered, through opportunities you did not chase. It will come as if the heavens themselves opened just for you. You will know it is me because it will feel like home, because it will carry peace with it, because it will fit your soul and not just your desire. Do not lose hope now. Do not give up in the waiting. Do not curse the silence. You are in the middle of your story, not at the end. The most beautiful chapters are still unwritten, and they will unfold with colors brighter than anything you have yet seen. What you thought was your breaking point will become your breakthrough point. What you thought was the end of your journey will become the beginning of your destiny. I am the one who planted your dreams within you. I am the one who placed your purpose in your soul, and I am the one who will bring it to life. Your blessing is not in the hands of chance. It is not controlled by others. It cannot be stolen. It cannot be delayed forever. It is mine to give, and I will give it at the perfect time. So rest in me. Trust in me. When the storm rages, I am your calm. When the path is dark, I am your light. When the burden feels too heavy, I am your strength. You will not miss your blessing, because your blessing has always been written with your name. Soon you will see doors open without effort. Soon you will see chains break without struggle. Soon you will see light flood the places that once felt empty. And when it happens, you will not say, I made this happen, but only Krishna could have done this. That is why I wait for the right moment, because I want your heart to know beyond doubt that it was divine. My beloved, hold on a little longer. Walk with me a little further. Trust me a little deeper. Your blessing is closer than it has ever been, and when it arrives, it will feel sudden to you, but perfectly timed to me. You will realize then that every unanswered prayer, every tear, every delay was shaping you, preparing you, and leading you here. Your blessing will arrive unexpectedly, but it will not leave. It will come to stay, to root, to flourish. And when it does, you will no longer ask, when Krishna? But you will say, now I understand why it took this long. So breathe, beloved. Lift your heart. Rest your fears. What is meant for you is already on its way.
Thanks for watching Krishna Says. Subscribe for more.